Okay, here's another little view. I'll try to get a little closer in so you can see. Again, this is Whitewater Falls, and we do have some fall color here. You know, it's just beginning to start to change. And there's a little lake in the background there. And so I want to talk to you about the people that are going to be left behind. You know, we have a lot of people that are going to be left behind. They don't realize that they're going to be left behind, but they are. And I also want to talk about this because we're getting a lot of comments about people saying that they don't agree with what the Bible says or about what God is telling me to tell you as a prophetess right now. And I just want to remind people that God doesn't call a prophet into an office for no reason. If everything was okay with the church, there would be no reason for a prophet or a prophetess to be called into action, right? But the reason that we're being called into action is because there is a problem with the church. And because of this problem with the church, it needs to be corrected, and it's not being corrected if people don't receive the message. And so we need to pray that they would receive the message, and we need to pray that they would be able to understand the truth that is actual truth, not a truth that they think is the truth, okay? And so that's where we're at right now. So hopefully that will help some people to realize why this message is being given right now. And for those that don't, we can continue to pray for them. But we don't have much longer. If you guys will look at a couple of the other things that I'm putting out recently, there is a time coming, beginning October 31st, that there will be a beginning to the tribulation, according to Apophis and Wormwood, which would go back 360 days times 3, and then 180 days, so time, times, and half a time. And that date is predicted to begin October 31st, okay? So we don't have much time left for them to come around or see the error in the ways of the truth of the doctrines that they've been taught. And so it's going to be hard. And I guess maybe the prophecy of as in the days of Noah is going to happen, and there won't be a lot of people in the boat, unfortunately. You know, several of them jumped in, but then they jumped out, and then when a new date was given, they jumped back in, and now that we're just kind of in this waiting period after the last dates have passed, they can't really see any way to get back in the boat, I guess. And that's sad, but, you know, we are in a valley right now. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But soon we will be in the mountaintops if you will stay in the boat. Because remember, where did Noah's Ark land? It landed in the mountains of Ararat, right? So we have to be down here on the ground right now in the valley to get to the mountaintop, because the flood, the rain waters will surely come.